Well, they're doing it. I said they'd do it, although in this case, this is one of those predictions that wasn't too hard to make because it's Tecmo Koei, who, if you remember, took all of the exotic, interesting, unique weapons away from Dynasty Warriors 9 because of realism, but are not so committed to realism that they won't sell you the weapons that used to be in the series but were taken out, because that's what they're doing right now with Dynasty Warriors 9, the shittiest Dynasty Warriors game ever made, and one of the shittiest games released in 2018. If you recall, I've ranted at length about the many things they did wrong with this horrible, unambitious, derivative piece of crap game, but chief among them was the homogenization of all of the characters. They took away any interesting weapons, gave everyone throwing knives and bulls on chains, and most of all, they did what they did to Zhang He. They took away Zhang He's claws, the best weapons in the game for the best character in the game, and just gave him another character's throwing knives. And lo and behold, Tecmo Koei have announced that DLC weapons are coming, and the first one among them, Zhang He's claws. So much for realism. What bullshit that was. What a lie that was. Anyone officially speaking on Tecmo Koei's behalf who said that they took all the cool weapons out because of realism is a liar. An actual bald-faced liar. Zhang He, Zhu Shu, and Wang Yi are all getting their unique weapons back. These all had their weapons taken away from them in Dynasty Warriors 9. They were just given another character's weapons because everyone was sharing fucking weapons. Because Tecmo Koei and Omega Force sit on their fucking asses, releasing clone after clone after clone, glorified asset flip after glorified asset flip, then pretend they're being ambitious by making a game open world, which isn't ambitious because all games are open world now. Every single game that's ever been made is now open world. Might be a little bit sarcastic there. They made a big flat plane with nothing going on in it and copy-pasted trees and huts and watchtowers, some of which weren't even stuck in the ground properly, half of them just hanging off a cliff edge. The game is broken, the game is busted, the game is boring, repetitive, even by Dynasty Warriors standards. Tecmo Koei have also confirmed that those 3 NPCs that were in the game were characters that they're selling as DLC. They're the final part of the season pass, so they had playable characters and just locked their playability behind a paywall, fucking fuckers. What were they doing? What have they been doing for the past 10 years, sat on their fucking asses doing shit all? Like, I knew this was coming. Despite the realism excuse, we all knew that these weapons were taken out so they could be put back in for a price. We knew that, and yet I'm still taken aback that it's happened. I am still... Oh yeah, that's right, I'll wobble my face fat around in outrage. Ow. I shouldn't have done that. Wasn't careful waving my neck about. I mean, well done having the sheer fucking nerve of it. Well done having the sheer boldness to take a big handful of salt and shovel it into the gaping wound that is Dynasty Warriors 9. There's something to admire in the sheer shamelessness of it all. The shamelessness in admitting to the world what fucking hacks they all are. Because this is undoubtedly a hack move from a hack company. This is exactly how you take a fan base for granted, by the way. This is what happens when you're so fucking complacent, so intellectually lazy, so utterly unambitious, that you think your customers are going to be around forever. Let's just keep taking them for a fucking ride. Let's see how much we can scam out of them. And I'm going to say scam. I know that word gets overused a lot when people talk about video games. Almost everything's a scam these days. But Dynasty Warriors 9 is a fucking con job. A cheap, cynical, lazy cash grab at the expense of people who support the series, and this move, this fucking predictable, pathetic, despicable little move that anybody could have seen coming and yet still remain equally as disgusted if they didn't, can stick itself up itself. Fuck Dynasty Warriors. Like, fuck Dynasty Warriors. Fuck Tecmo Koei's laurels, where it's parked its fucking ass. Fuck their constant recycling of assets for game after game after game. Fuck Balls on Chains. Fuck Balls on Chains, the amount of times I've fucking seen those in this bloody awful game. Fuck what they did to Zhonghe. Fuck taking content out of a series so you can put it back in for money. Fucking sick of it. I'm getting fucking sick of the amount of games that are doing this series on series. The mouthpieces and defenders of the industry say, oh, they don't cut content, that's silly. They do. On a long-term scale, they slowly erode things and then put them back in for cash. They're like sleazy department stores marking up their products 15% and then holding a 10% off sale. The only Warriors game I've got on my radar that I even give a slight shit about anymore is Hyrule Warriors on the Switch, which is the third release of that game. And I think we're all forgetting the important thing, which is what they did to Zhonghe or what they're now trying to do with him with DLC. Fucking Dynasty Warriors, those are shit. I don't think I've gotten over Dynasty Warriors 9.